Hi ladies, I hope you're all doing well and staying safe at this unsettling and difficult times that we're all living in, and that you're social distancing and staying at home for the most part and being extra careful. Here in Los Angeles, we have been told to stay at home is what they're calling it. So basically, we only can go out for groceries, doctor's appointments, emergency things, and not for anything else, which we have kind of already been doing. Me and my husband are lucky enough that we both work from home. And so, especially for me, my studio workspace is attached to my house. And for the most part, I do everything. I'm such a small company. I only have somebody that comes and helps out with shipping sometimes, but we have stopped that, and I do all the orders myself. I basically do everything myself, and my husband helps me somewhat because he's got his own job. But the reason I wanted to bring it up is please feel free to place your orders. It's business as usual since we are remote anyways for us, and as long as the post office is working, I can still ship out your orders and you can get them on time. And so for me, it's kind of business as usual, which is I'm thankful for that. It's great because we all need it. We all need some kind of distraction right now to concentrate on something else rather than just the news, which is very negative all the time. So having said all of that, I wanted to continue doing my regular style talks, which is what I'm doing today, and I will also be doing my style features. The only difference will be that it'll probably be in my backyard or in my house. We won't be able to go to our usual, locations that we usually go to do our shoots. But if you bear with me, I would like to continue doing them just to keep some kind of normalcy for me and for you guys too. I hope it will be helpful. So having said all of that, today I wanted to talk to you guys about jewelry, necklaces in particular, and what kind of necklace to wear with what kind of neckline. I feel like, I talked to you guys last time about how scarves are a very important accessory when it comes to tops and jackets. And the other accessory that I think is really important are necklaces. So necklaces, there's one rule that you could start out with when you look at what kind of necklace to wear with what kind of top, and it's really just to look at the neckline shape of the top and go with that shape. And that makes a lot of things a lot easier. It's just a general rule. But I'll start out with V-necks, which is this top I have. And V-necks are actually very flattering neckline because for most people they make you look taller and slimmer. And most long necklaces work really, really well with V-necks. As you can see, the V-necks and the necklace shape is pretty much the same as the V. So it makes you even look taller and slimmer. So with V-necks, you could wear any type of long necklace, no problem. And you can also wear shorter, daintier necklaces, just like the ones that I wear on a daily basis. And actually, you can even combine the two together. So anything basically goes. The only thing is I would say be careful when you wear a necklace and it kind of hits in a weird place, like here or here. Try to make it a little bit longer or shorter so it doesn't hit in a weird place with the V-neck. And the other thing I wanted to mention about V-necks is statement necklaces. Now, statement necklaces are a little trickier with V-necks, but you could wear them. The only thing is, I think they look best when the statement necklace has the shape of the V. So it's more of a V and not a round one, because you don't want a gap to show between the V-neck and the necklace. So I think you could still wear it, but it's a matter of finding the right type of statement necklace. Now, round necklines, which I have put here, are a lot easier to do a statement necklace with, only because the shape, again, is already like a round neck and a round statement necklace. Not necessarily a scoop neck, but more of a higher round neck works really well with statement necklaces. So all the round necks also work really well with long necklaces. So this is just an option. Round neck is just the same as the V-neck. You can wear any kind of long necklaces with it and it's perfectly fine. The other neckline that looks really good with long necklaces is shirts. I think shirts look great like I'm wearing, you know, with a few necklaces together. Combining dainty ones and long ones together with a shirt is fine. So there's a lot of ways you can go. And shorter necklaces that are a little heavier than the ones I'm wearing, like a couple of chains, are perfectly fine too. The only thing that I would say is a no-no for me with shirts is a very big statement or chunky necklace. I mean, some women wear that and they like it. To me, I feel like that becomes too cumbersome and heavy up here with the collar. So I would stick more with longer necklaces or a few smaller chains, you know, still, you know, on the medium side, but not too heavy and big. Now the only time that I think necklaces really don't work on tops is when the top has a lot of decoration or a detailing in the front, like a top like this, for example, with the eyelet lace up, or it could be something that has jewels in the front already. Now when a top is already like that, you don't want to add necklaces to it. So don't wear necklaces with these decorated tops. You know, you can opt for a really nice, you know, statement earrings, or if you don't like earrings, you could wear like a belt with it, or just lots of, you know, bangles or bracelets. You know, keep it simple, but no necklaces, because I think it is too much. A couple of other necklines that I don't necessarily have here, but I just wanted to touch up on is one is strapless, which I think that's when statement necklaces look really good with strapless, or camisole tops, you know, something that it's all about your necklace and the top itself is pretty simple. That's why statement necklaces look really good for evening wear. And then also they look really good with, most of the time they look pretty good with off the shoulder tops as well. You just have to be careful as to where your statement neckline hits the actual neckline. So if it's up here and they don't really, you know, hit, it looks pretty good with off the shoulder. But longer necklaces also look great with off the shoulder tops. So basically, like I said before, I keep repeating myself, but longer necklaces pretty much work with anything. And that's pretty much all the necklaces. Turtlenecks, also very similar to a shirt, I would say. Longer necklaces, in my opinion, or statement earrings look great with turtlenecks. I would really not do statement necklaces with turtlenecks. I think it's too much. So couple of other things that I wanted to quickly mention about jewelry when you pick jewelry. So wearing necklaces and earrings together is perfectly fine. It's not too much. I would just say to look for the sizing. For example, if your necklace is a big statement necklace, I would stick with very, you know, smaller earrings, and vice versa. If you're wearing lots and lots of necklaces and the focal point is your necklaces, then wear smaller earrings. Or I'm sorry, I said it. If you wear big earrings, then wear smaller, daintier necklaces. So it's all about balance. Smaller with bigger, bigger with smaller. And then the other pointer I have is also about mixing jewelry, metal colors together, which always comes up as a question for a lot of women. And I think it's perfectly fine. I personally love mixing silver and gold together, and I do it all the time. I think some of the pointers, again, to keep in mind, what makes it easy, if you have what I call an anchor piece, that's a mix of silver and gold together, it makes it a lot easier to then bring in other pieces that are in both metal colors, and it all looks good together. For example, in my case, I have my watch, which is a gold and silver mix, and actually my wedding band and wedding ring is also a mix of the two. So they work really well together, and it also makes it easier for me to combine you know, a silver necklace, but a gold earring, you know, and it all looks fine because I'm covering both of them in 2-3 different places. So I would say then, you know, try to do what I call like a 25, 75, 30, 70% kind of mix, and not like 5 or 10% and then 90%. And what I mean by that is you don't want to wear everything, for example, all gold, including your bag hardware and your belt and everything, and then just have silver earrings, for example. So if you're gonna introduce, in that case, silver earrings with everything else being gold, maybe add another silver bangle to your bracelets or to your watch, just so you introduce the silver somewhere else. And that's what I mean by the percentages of at least have a little bit more, not just one little thing and then everything else is gold. And of course, there are times when, if you opt to go for all gold or all silver, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that, and some people call it like the matchy-matchy look. I think it's fine. I personally like mixing a little bit more, and I think it's more fun. But there are definitely times that I really feel like, oh, this outfit, maybe I'm just gonna go all silver, and that's perfectly fine too. So that's really all the pointers I had. So as far as quickly for jackets to blazers, also they are also very elongating, so they look great with long necklaces. So just keep that in mind. With a lot of your blazers, long necklaces look fabulous. We have lots and lots of new necklaces in our store, lots of new trendy ones, shorter chains that are all attached together, which is a big trend right now. And we are doing really well with those. So please make sure to stop by and check our jewelry and, grab what you like. As I said, it's business as usual for us. So I am open and I can ship it out to you the same day. And so I hope you stop by and look at everything. And in the meantime, I really, really hope that you guys stay safe and do your social distancing as much as possible. We will get through this together. I wish you all the best, and until next time, bye.